weekend, bud. I know all about it.
I think there might be a little less wind in this cave.
Yeah.
Proceed with caution, my friends. The walls look very unstable.
Can we judge these? I mean, is this looking like it's gonna cave
It's
in on us like the other one?
No.
Looking pretty rough.
You're not sure what caused the cave in. I mean, you guys didn't literally go and try to. It just looks like looked like a cave in to you guys.
All right, so don't no loud noises.
As to what caused it, you have no clue. You just know it's a cave in, and it was probably the main source of all of that dust that was kicking up. Like I said, inside.
Sure. Well, I'm just going to keep on walking down. Everyone willing to just follow me down?
Indeed.
All right. So as you guys are traveling down this corridor, and it is pretty dark, as you round this last corner, you can start to see that there is light protruding around the corner back up north, pretty much going the same way you guys just came. So yes, as you guys get to about right here where you're at there, Shemgra, you can see light, peering around, and you can see light, these same candles, the one...
the ones that blew out?
That blew out, yeah, basically, yeah. How was Valens seeing, by the way, too?
I think he's grabbing the coattails of Xiphus, being led.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
unless they let me use a light spell.
Well, you can use a light spell if you'd like to, because it's pitch black dark in here.
It's either that or you're grabbing his shoulder, being led.
Yeah, I cast light on my shield.
Okay. It's 2020, so yeah. He stays back. I mean, you're okay.
So I'll have a
start to see north. You see the cavern opens up into a larger cavern, much like not the exact size as what you had just came from, but
any indication that there's some foes this way?
I'll let you do a perception check for me.
I'm squeezing my eyes and looking also around.
So, Shemgra, yeah, as you're leaning up against the wall and you're listening, and you can hear all of a sudden you hear a very faint fee, fi, fo, fum. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Slayer mighty the giant. Somebody's got their mic on.
Sounds like a goblin.
Yeah, is this in common?
It is. He says, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, Slayer mighty the giant will drink the blood." And he says that about three or four times.
How far can I see north?
As much as your dark vision will allow you, about 60 feet.
60 feet.
What the hell is going on, guys?
Before going in there, I'd love to be able to see if I'm sneaking up on this or not. I would like to come up kind of behind this rock of this boulder and continue to peer forward.
All right, give me a stealth check, and you may have to do that. Are you wearing heavy armor?
You got chain.
Do you have the disadvantage thing on with your armor? You do. Very nice. I'm impressed. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Dun dun dun.
I'm wearing chain too.
You guys know about group stealth checks? I'll let you.
Because I sucked at that one?
No, I'll let you guys do a group stealth check if you all want to stealth together. This is how a group stealth check works in D&D 4.
Yeah, so I got shit for stealth.
If you all travel as a group, you will all do a stealth check, and if at least half of you are successful with your stealth check, then everybody is successful. Because you're all able to help each other out. So if you want to do that, I'll allow you guys to do that as you're sneaking up to that first
You are too
pillar.
kind.
I am a very forgiving and very caring DM.
I rolled my shell check.
That was a good roll. Zyphus had a great roll. Let's see what Valen does. Valen, you said you got chained too, right? Or what's
Yeah.
what type of armor? Let's. I'm gonna check this
I have
disadvantage
chains.
button for you in the future. So now, all of your stealth checks in the future will now roll disadvantage. So, that's fine.
Want
You
me to
guys
roll
are.
again?
That's fine. No, no need to, because both Zyphus and Caliph were successful. So all four of you
Hey,
are
thanks,
now
guys.
up to the. And you know, as the two chain wearers, they start to make a little bit of noise. You guys are like, "Shut the hell up!" You know?
Move quietly, you fools! Or they can
As
hear
quiet
us!
as I get.
But nonetheless, using a group stealth check, you all maneuver your way up to this huge pillar that stretches from the bottom of the cave to the top of the cave, which is about 25 to 30 feet. So you guys are all right here.
What's the plan, guys?
There's something up there. They're drinking blood.
There sure is, because, you know, as you enter the cavern a little bit more, it becomes a little bit more lit, a little bit more visible, and at the very far end of this corner, you can see a creature dressed in ratty furs. All right, and he's kind of pacing back and forth, and he's, you know, wielding a club, and he's standing in front of this stone chest that is about as tall as he is. And his back is towards you guys. And you hear a lot of this fee-fi-fo-fum and a lot of this other angry rumbling and grumbling coming from his direction. But then you think you hear something else as well. Then all of a sudden something yaps and yells and growls like a little roar, roar. And this thing turns to the left because it alerts this what appears to be a little miniature hill giant. I mean, this thing is small. It seems like it is probably affected by the same curse that all those little mini goblins had. And the hill giant turns.
Hell is that? Another goblin?
And he just kind of looks over towards something in the cave, right? And that's pretty much what you guys see.
All
And
right.
this thing is just kind of pacing back and forth. Fee, fi, fo, fum. He's just saying fee, fi, fo, fum the whole time. And then obviously his name is Blood Drinker, because he says, I'm the Slayer Mighty, and I will tear anyone apart that tries to take my treasure. And I'll feed you to Blood Drinker. And then when he says, I'll feed you to Blood Drinker, that's when you hear the roar, roar. And it sounds like a little miniature bear roar. Like a
Sounds more like a growling terrier.
That's basically what it sounds like. Something so small. It's like a little chihuahua. It's like all bark and no bite. You know what I mean?
What the hell is going on?
All right, so I'm gonna give an eye over to Keyleth and say those amethyst fires. Say, you want to pull one out on this guy or no?
Yeah, look, I'm gonna sneak up a little bit farther and then I'm gonna throw it.
Okay. So
Given my inability to stealth, I am going to hang back and just make sure I don't spook him.
All right, so give me a stealth check, Mr. Keyleth, as you are approaching this hill giant. And you know that hill giants are a very formidable foe. And you know that one of these hill giants, in its true form, would probably rip all four of you limb from limb. So, kind of put two and two together here. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? If this thing's under a curse, I mean, what are you guys thinking right now? And this is before Keyleth, starts to stealth toward the giant.
I'm thinking it's something cursed these things, and where this individual or individuals may be.
I don't have a clue about anything arcane, and I know there's this guy and there's a chest, and I want the chest.
For me, I'm like, I don't give a balls thing about magic, but I see a chest, I see a loot, and I say, it's mine.
And remember, you guys were supposed to meet Verada here to find this cache. This is one of the 5 treasure cache. And you remember what Verada wanted to do? She wanted to find out where all of this treasure was from and try to get it back to its rightful owners. Are you guys going to do the same thing? I'm interested to see.
I think.
Now
we
remember,
should.
these things, remember the goblins, I'm going to give you a little GM hint here. Open your minds up. If those things reverted back to its normal size, could this curse possibly wear off pretty soon if you guys don't act? Do you guys want to act now? Do you want to try to make sure you take advantage of this cursed hill giant?
I'm
Or do you want to wait it out? Or do you want to wait it out?
We're about to attack. Yeah, we're going to attack.
Yeah, because if you wait it out too long, and if that thing reverts back to its normal size, you guys are going to be in a world of shit. So,
Is anyone else sneaking up there with him?
Well, I know that Xiphus, he just did his stealth check. And you were fixing to pull the pin on the alchemist fire, correct?
Yep.
You're within 20 feet. You can hit this thing. So go ahead and do a ranged attack roll with like your short bow. And we'll see if this thing hits. As you pull the pin, it ignites. It hears it ignite. The giant goes, "Arrgh!" And it turns towards you. And as it turns towards you, your alchemist flask hits it directly on the bald head that it has and shatters and is now literally engulfed in fire. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a... I'm going to do a saving throw for this guy really quick. I just want to make sure I do it now instead of later.
Strike!
So on a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage. Okay, so on a hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage. Let's start. Okay, at the start of each of its turns. So, okay, so it is now on fire. It's not going to take the damage right now. So he will go ahead and do a DC 10 dexterity throw to extinguish the flames. So he'll take damage at the beginning, saving throw at the end. I like it. So this thing, this glass vial, this alchemist fire shatters onto the hill giant and is literally covered with this napalm, and he is on fire.
Hey guys, he's on fire.
Yeah, I just saw that, dude. That's awesome.
Let's get him.
Alright, so roll initiative.
Oh.
Ooh, 1 bad initiative. 2 bad initiatives. 1 good initiative. Ooh. Keyleth. Round 1. You're up, my friend.
I'm,
Murder hobo mode, or what? What's going on?
Yep, going in.
I love it. He's so predictable, guys.
So I move towards the flaming mini giant.
All right. His eyes he goes, Fee, fi, fow, fum! I'm gonna smash your head in!
I'm gonna stab you. Pretty holes in your body. I say, I respond to him.
All right, let's see if you hit. 15's a hit. Very nice. I'm gonna make this.
Oh,
Min damage. That's nice.
Yeah, minimum damage. In total 4. Not bad. Not bad.
and then
It's better than a
I
swing and a miss.
take my dagger and I'm stabbing him also.
Little stabby there.
Stabby, stab, stab.
Min damage all around.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. All right. So, what you do notice as you're attacking this, and you hear now all of a sudden hear this, giant yelling and telling you that he's gonna, smash your head in. You also hear to your right, Keyleth. You also see a very, very small black bear, probably the size of, almost the size of about a cat. A little bit larger than a house cat.
Oh, what's
he's
that?
just
What's
over there.
that angry pussy over there?
He's
That's no pussy.
He's
That's
just
a bear.
He's just over in a corner, just growling away. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do anything though. All right, so let's take a look at the hill giant. He is going to take his great club, hold it up, and he is going to swing at you twice, Keyleth.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
So the first hit on Keyleth
Oh,
is a hit with a 21.
Ooh.
Keyleth, you take minimum damage of 3. The second great club attack as it lifts its tree trunk up and swings down and smashes on you again for a 22. Hits you again for a second time, hitting you for 6 damage. Now, seeing that you've got hit twice, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me. You need to make a... All of a sudden, you start to hear birds, and you are now incapacitated until next round. So you will be incapacitated until the end of your next turn. So wow, you are out of commission. Next
Oh,
round.
the pretty birds around me.
All right, so you're incapacitated. Cursed giant. He screams. Ah! Looks like he raises the tree trunk again to strike down Keyleth. He thinks he has him where he wants him. So Shimgra, you're up now.
did the giant do any damage for fire or saving throw?
I will take.
Oh, yeah,
I will
what-
take the fire
napalm.
damage. Yeah, let me give him the 4. Thank you. 2 damage. We'll take 2 more. All right, and then let me do a quick stop, drop, and roll really quick to see if I can extinguish this. And he does.
Oh
The
shit!
fire goes out with a DC 10. I believe it's a DC 10. Let me double check really quick. I think it is a DC 10 dexterity check.
Oh man.
He is extinguished. He's now just a smoldering heap of miniature giant flesh. So, all right. So he's not going to take any more. So let's see. Shemgro, you're up. Thank you for reminding me about that as well.
So remind me, Dave, is a more of a if I need a sprint to get anywhere close to these guys, is that going to take my ability to attack away if I do that?
Because
Yep,
dash
okay.
takes an action.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yep, but it gives you double movement. So
Does attempting to put out the fire take an action or no?
No, it's just he gets to do a saving throw at the end of his turn.
Okay.
From here, I'm hoping you don't make me do a disadvantage check on a throw of my hand axe at the giant.
I think it's what, 20? Is it 20?
It is 20.
30?
Yep.
Yeah, you're fine. You're within range. Yeah.
No, I just didn't want sure
No, you got to clear.
if Keith was in the way.
Yep, go for it.
Yes.
Ooh, nice. The hatchet buries right in whatever body part you're aiming for. Probably the head. Nice, max damage. 8.
Boom.
Yeah, the axe sticks into the hill giant, and you hear him, "Rah!" and he just pulls it out, and he licks the blood off the end of the blade, and he just drops the blade. In fact, he kind of throws it over towards the pile of rubble to his right or your left, and the axe goes up onto the the big mound of rubble.
All right, that cues in my next thrown axe.
Okay. Nice hit.
Burn through all my axes.
I like it. 7 more damage. Very nice.
And with that, I'll draw out my scimitars.
Sounds good. Doesn't even look like this guy's phased. Anything else for you?
Oh, sorry, no, I'll move.
All right, let's go to Xiphus. Looks like Xiphus moves up from around the pillar. What is Xiphus gonna do?
I'm going to attempt to firebolt the mini giant.
You got any spell slots? Why don't you use spell slots? Don't bogart all you. Burn those spell slots, dude. Don't be.
He's
Don't
gonna
be
need him when that bear turns to full size in a sec.
You're right.
Firebolt it. Go ahead and firebolt it if you want to. I'm just saying, everybody always saves their spell slots. Burn them. That's why you got them.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to think. I'm use it, but I might save it.
Yeah, save it. It's up to you. You're the one
I'm
casting the spell.
Yeah, I'm thinking it over.
Dun 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 dun. All right, so you cast Firebolt. It hits, and you blast him for 8 more fire damage. All right.
All right.
He's got hey,
Valen, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna stay right where I am and I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. All 3 bolts against the the hill giant.
That's what I'm talking about. I like it.
nice.
Ah, nice.
As your 3 orbs just streak out from your implement and strike the cursed hill giant directly on, absorbing all 3 for 8 force damage. Magic. Only cowards use magic, he says.
Cowards survive.
All right. So Keyleth, you were able to do absolutely nothing. The giant now makes a charge right for the magic users. He just does not like magic, this hill giant. So 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to stay here.
Oh, come on.
Now, he can't move anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and turn and waylay on Shemgra with a couple of wallops from his tree trunk. So, first attack is an 8 and a miss. Second attack is a 22 and a hit.
Ooh.
You take minimum damage of 3 bludgeoning.
I will have parried that tree trunk a few times with these scimitars. The first one obviously going much better than the second.
And for a last ditch, he pulls out a rock, a very large rock out of his ass. out of like this big pouch coming off of his ass. He pulls this
Dirty rock.
he pulls this big rock out and throws it. Throws it down towards Valen.
That's no rock. As he grabs it from his shorts.
And he hits Valen, long range toss, definitely within range of the rock. Valen, you get hit, and you take a little bit of damage. You're going to take a total of 9 damage. I'm going to take that off of Zyphus and put it on Valen. So you take 9 bludgeoning damage from the rock.
I'm dead again.
Are you down?
Yeah, he had healed 8 last time.
Oh man, you are. You get a 0.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, so we've got 2 guys down. Alright, so you're unconscious. Valen. Wow. God, Valen, man, this has just not been your night. Shemgra,
When does Keyleth come back?
you're up.
Is he like perpetually incapacitated?
He's got his next turn. It was just for that last turn.
Yep. it
Oh,
was
I
for
see what
his
you mean.
turn,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
I was just
was
knocked out for a moment,
Yep.
but I will gain. I
Seeing
will come back.
the charred clothing and pants and singed hair of this once burning giant, Valen's rock to the head here. I'm going to go ahead and take a couple swings at him.
Poor Valen, I'm so sorry, man. This is the second time he's been out. Man. I'm going to have to do something for him. I don't want to have him out the whole game. You know what I mean, guys? It's no fun.
Oof.
Alright, wow. Both of your attacks
Ugly.
miss. And he just kind of looks at you and says, "You need to go back to school," and his voice changes. It's like a very deep moaning, and then it goes back to a high. So, and you can see that he's starting to like phase sizes. He's like, looks like he's
Oh,
getting
no.
bigger, and then it looks like he's starting to get, he goes back to being small again. So it looks like this curse could be starting to wear off. So Shemgra, that's it for you. Zyphus, you're up.
Alright, what to do?
You guys want to give Valen a boon? You guys in the chat?
Zyphus is going to run up and swing his rapier at him.
Let's give Valen a boon. Let's do that,
Try to take
guys.
advantage of this curse still sticking,
Valen's
hopefully.
been unconscious the whole entire night. I say let's give him a boon. If you guys in the chat say
Darn
boon, let's do it. I'm all for giving him a boon. All right.
DM says, use your spell slots. Go ahead. It's gonna get you killed, but go ahead and use them.
So let's go ahead and give you a 1d4 hit point boon there, Valen. We're gonna bring you back up because everybody in the chat saying give this guy a boon. So I'm gonna give you a 1d4 health. In fact, you can go ahead and drag a healing potion heal on yourself, Valen, and that's how much you can heal yourself for. So the chat is the chat's coming to your aid, man. I brought
Love
it up.
chat.
I said, look,
Love chat.
it's not fair to be unconscious the whole entire game. So what do you guys think about a boon? And they're all like, yes. Monkey bought the boon for you. Simple's like, give him the boon. Humper's like, give him a boon. East is give him a boon. And Rhyme said, fuck that guy, let him die. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so I got a boon of 7.
All right, so you're back
So
up to
use my
7.
healing. So my healing potion is gone now.
Yeah.
Or
Exactly, Faithful.
okay.
Hey, Dragonbait, what's up, buddy?
Then I'm gonna go ahead. If I can take an action, I'm gonna go ahead and cast
Sure.
Guiding Bolt.
Go for it. Yeah, that heal didn't even take an action, man. So you can plus you just need all the help you can get. This giant's pretty tough, and he's starting to revert back to his normal size. So, all right, so you hit, nice hit with Guiding Bolt, 17. You guys bogarting all your spell slots. I don't think anybody's used a spell slot yet. Oh, Valen did for a healing word, I think.
You got a magic missile.
Oh,